It's all yours.
Oh, great. Well, thank you, Nancy. Thank you for having us. And it's absolutely my privilege to work with people from the TPA. We're going to go through a short deck about the problems that Ziotag solves and how it solves it. And then we'll get in and we'll actually start using the product and show you how simple it is uh, to use. So let me get my screen up. Again, my name is Jeff Paul, and I'm the co-founder of Ziotag. So, what we do is we make podcasts or any kind of video accessible to everybody. Um, that's really what we do. So, the challenge that we have and then we fix is, podcasts are difficult to search. We've all been there where you watching a 1 hour webinar or podcast or a video or a lecture, and you want to find a specific moment in time where a topic is being discussed. It's hard. Here's some examples of people who are frustratingly going through. The longer the video it is, the more difficult it is. So we've all done the scrub bar where you move it back and forth, and boy, it's a challenge from it. Sometimes you just completely give up, and we've been there. That's the problem that Zeotech solves, not only for your single podcast, but if you have a library of many podcasts, it works with that as well. Now, it turns out our customers tell us that it's really good for people with vision, hearing, and learning disabilities. So we make video and audio accessible to everyone, including people with disabilities. So if it's difficult for us who are able-bodied to find topics and pieces of the podcast, it's 10 times harder for somebody with a disability. And we're delighted that people are using us to solve that problem. So let me just give you an example. This is the state of the world right now with one of the TPA podcasts with Ronald Young, very charismatic guy. He's got great content, he's got a great following, things like that. And this particular video happens to be 58 minutes long. So that's fine. So if you've got time to go from beginning to end and just watch the whole thing, then that's grand. And if you want to go back and find pieces of it, sometimes it's challenging. It has no chapters, has no summaries. It's difficult to search it. Certainly not user friendly. Here we are, the end of 2024, and we still don't have good tools to navigate um, video and audio like this. Um, so it's difficult. So that's kind of where we start. And this is the before Zeotag. And now when we get to processing and having the end user product done as a Zeotag video, you can see that it's very different. Um, Here is the YouTube video that we started with. And after we've uh, processed it with Zeotag, we generated a table of contents of it. And in the table of contents, it appears here on the right side, we have titles, we have timestamps where it is, we have a summary of what happens in that title or in that chapter, and then we have the key words, the key topics that are being discussed. And this is all in a playable, clickable video player. So you can click around on it, you can search on it. We also generate a transcript, an ASR generate transcript. So it's significantly easier to get the information that you're looking for and process it and share it when you have a geotagged video. Um, in addition to that, we also generate what we called executive summaries. In an earlier time, we would call these cliff notes. Now, we don't call these cliff notes because if we were to call them cliff notes, we would get sued by the cliff notes people. So we call them detailed executive summaries. And it's all the information that we create based on the podcast. And it's put into a very nice format that you can visually scan. We can read things much faster than we can hear things. And we do things like here's the title. Here's a summary of the entire video, and then here are the chapters, and here are the summaries of each chapter. And all of this table of contents here is clickable. So you can quickly read a Zio Notes executive summary, decide, are you interested in that video, and then click on it to get there from there. Um, we also include a gallery. It's great to have Ziotag Player uh, to make your video accessible. It's even better if you can take all of your videos and make them accessible and searchable and navigable behind it. So included with your Ziotech subscription is a gallery. And here's a gallery of the TPA podcast that we've done so far. And it's a very nice presentation of it. Now you can search on this gallery for particular topics, and it'll find the moment in time in the video when that topic is being discussed. So here's an example. This search, I was searching on um, monetize. You know, everybody is focused on how can I monetize my content and make sure that I optimize it. So if you search the TPA gallery for monetize, it shows you only those two videos where monetization is being discussed, and it shows you where in the video. This video at 5 minutes, and this video, and again at 46 minutes. And in this video, it shows it at 43 minutes. So it's a very easy way to search, one video, search many videos. We have customers that have thousands and thousands of videos in their gallery, and they're searching them that way. So the summary, and we're going to get into the product demonstration, is it's smarter, faster, easier to consume and publish videos and podcast with Ziotech from there. So let me just get out of here for a minute, and I'll take you over to an example of how it works. Right now, we're looking in the uh, TPA Ziotag account. We can see we've got 4, 5, 7 videos done that are published. To get to your gallery, you click over here to this gallery, and here is the gallery from it. You can see you get the custom branded, put your headliner in there, put your profile in there, put all your social media links in here. So it's a very nice presentation. And if you take this URL and embed it in your website, this URL up here, that's how you can make this appear directly from your website. I talked a little bit about searching. So let me search on monetize here, and I can see there it is. So I've searched all of those videos, and I can see here um, it's discussed at 5 minutes, again at 48 minutes. Now, what's interesting is you can take a look at this as you hover over it. You can see the title is done, the description is done, and that's everything that we generate with our AI from it, and the keywords are there. You can see that's very nice, and you can click on it, and it takes you to the video to that moment in time where it's being discussed. And good, I'm going to stop it here. We can go in here and just say, wow, that's really helpful. Let me go ahead and share this. And I'd say, Nancy, this is a really interesting part of it. I can send it to her on LinkedIn, Twitter. I can just send her, I can email her the link and say, wow, that's really, really helpful. Um, and now you can embed all of this great content that you're creating into your social media feeds from there. So a lot of people ask, geez, it must be a lot of work to Ziotag a video. And I just want to say, it's not. Most of the work we're doing for you, the product doing for you. Let's figure out what's it like to Ziotag another video. So it's pretty simple. Let's go to the Podcast Academy website or YouTube page. And here's one video that looks interesting. So let's grab the URL to that video. Let's come over here. You can do share and grab it. And let's go back to our Ziotag account. That's how it is. So what you do is you say add a video, click here in the top right hand corner from the URL, and then you put the video URL in there, and click, and it works. You just do continue, continue, continue. In order to save us time, I've already done this one prior to today's show. So let's go in and see what that looks like. Let's go to the edit feature. And here it is. In addition to having a great player, Ziotag has the best editing console or curators console that's available. And that comes to me from vendors, from my competitors, as well as from my largest customers. Um, so we can see over here on the right-hand side is the transcript. Um, if you have a transcript that you want to use, we can use it. You can upload it here. And if you don't, we'll create it. And we have a very good um, transcription engine that we work with. And you can see the transcript is here. If you make any changes, very easy to make a change with our editing capabilities. You go and make the change and then go back. And we can do global changes. For instance, our ASR may not get the correct spelling of a last name, and you want to get it right. So we'll make it very simple for you to go through the entire document, make the change, and automate that for you. So that's really helpful. Then after we create the transcript, we come over here and we create the chapters and the summaries or the table of contents. And all that's available here. We can see that this video's got three major chapters, and then in it, we have sub chapters underneath it. This one has what, four, five, six sub chapters. You can go through. We generate the title, we generate the timestamp, and we generate the summary of what's going on in that chapter or subchapter. And down here we have key concepts that are discussed. Again, if you want to edit it, you can go in here, make your edit so it's absolutely perfect the way that you want it. You may want to move the timestamp by a couple of seconds. You may want to change the description. You may want to change um, the title. All that is available to you. So our AI will get you 96, 97% of the way there. However, you want to make it perfect, you can go in and you can do human curation. Now, our product lends itself to doing this um, very well. We also have professional curators. If you'd like us to do the work for you, we'll do the work. Over here on the left, we have the video summary. This is what we've created from the processing. Let's go into options, and I want to turn the Zio Notes option on. So come over here to Zio Notes, and I can say, for this video, I want the Zio Notes to be turned on. And maybe some videos you don't want them on. Maybe you want them on. We can do it. And let's take a look at what the Zio Notes is going to look like. So here's the Zio Notes. We can give this to you in HTML or as a PDF file. And there it is. And it's a very nice looking way of quickly scanning what's going on in the video and how to find it and how to share it. Um, very nice use of the product. So let's close this up. And now if I want to put this in player mode, let's see what the final product looks like. And here it is. Here's that Ziotag, here's that podcast available as a Ziotag video with the chapters, make it searchable, make it navigable. It's very simple to do. We see here now, because we turned Zio Notes on, we have a button over here, and the Zio Notes is available to anybody as a downloadable PDF. Um, pretty simple from there. So that's the product as it is. Happy to go back. Let me just see what I've got here on the PowerPoint. Um, for our friends in the TPA community, we have a special pricing for you. We have a Ziotag starter pack, which is everything you saw today for 100 hours of media for it, and it's $99 a month and or 99.95 a year. So that's roughly a like 65% discount from our standard pricing from there. So we, want to encourage more podcasters to get involved with our product. It's a great product from there. I'm happy to take any questions if there's any questions out there. And if not, I'm happy to answer the top 5 questions that I'm asked when we do this. Are there any questions, Nancy?
Nope, we have no questions in the Q&A box. So if you want to go ahead with
Sure.
those questions,
Sure.
that would
So
work.
the biggest questions we get are, um, will it work on any video? And I say, yes, we'll get access to any video. Our most popular platform is YouTube today, but it'll work on other platforms from there. Do we have to upload the video to Ziotag? And the answer is no, because we actually don't take possession of the video itself. We use our AI to create the transcript and the table of contents around the video from there. So there is no extra upload to go when you're dealing with us um, from there. What else? Do you have to own the video to or podcast to geotag it? And the answer is no. As long as you get access to the URL, we can work with it. And we have many customers, professors, researchers, podcasters, who like to create their own library of interesting videos from other places. We have a woman that specializes in training people to buy and sell businesses, and she's geotagged over 3,000 videos from YouTube about those topics. So if you have a question about any kind of building a business, selling a business, buying a business, things like that, you can go to her gallery and you can search it and you can find the most current information about it. We have a lot of researchers use us, like in Bitcoin, crypto, things like that. Um, the business is changing so quickly by the time the information gets put into print, it's old news. So what they do is they watch all the current webinars about a particular topic, then they geotag the entire webinar, and then they find new and emerging trends before other people see it. So it's all around making best use of your time. Um, from there, I was very pleased that I met the TPA team during the podcast movement event in Washington, D.C. back in August. And it was during the time of the Democratic convention. And I did not see any of the speeches at night because I was at events there. And so the following morning, I would geotag the events while I was having my coffee, and then I could hear what all the speakers, and I could read it via the Zio notes of all of those speeches. So it was, again, if you're looking to accelerate consumption and searching and navigating long format videos, there's really no product better from that. And how are we doing on time, Nancy?
We are okay on time. We have about 8 minutes if you'd like, but if you'd like to end early, that's
Yeah.
totally your
No,
call.
no, this is fine. I think we've covered everything we need to cover. If you are interested in this, my contact information is just email me, Jeff at zeotag.com, and there's my cell number. I'm out of the Metro New York City area, so if you're in the city, let me know. And very interested in taking the next steps with, some of the fine podcasting groups that we met back in August. Thank you very
Well,
much.
Jeff, thank you so much for your time. We are super excited to be working with Ziotag, and we hope that other TPA members will take advantage and also uh, join us as well. So if you have any other questions, please make sure to reach out to Jeff. And we look forward to sharing this webinar in our newsletter and in our Slack channel. So more to come with Ziotag.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.